Guys, so this is going to be my first, oh obviously you can tell by the title, my first pregnancy vlog, and it's hard for me to still, like, get it in my head. I'm 17 and I just found out I was pregnant 2 days ago. So yeah, I took 3 tests, which I'll have the video of my 3rd test up. So I took 3 tests. This is the first one I took, and that's clearly positive. And then the second one I took is again clearly positive, but a little bit darker. And then I took this one today, which is again clearly positive. I am again 17 years old, so this is a bit of a shock. Not a bit of a shock. This is a shock. This is a shock. Like, I can't even, like, I'm pregnant. Like, I can't even, like, I'm telling that to the camera, but I can't even, like, say it to people. Like, I can't say that I'm pregnant. Like, it's weird for me. But symptoms I've had so far, I have been very, very tired. And I lost, like, 10 pounds. Maybe less. Maybe, like, 7. I lost pounds. But that was because I was so tired that I wouldn't get up to eat for, like, 3 or 4 days. So I just, like, dropped pounds like that. I only ate, like, once a day, which is really bad, but I was so tired, I just couldn't get up to do anything. But I was, like, another symptom is I've been hungry a lot lately. Like, I'll eat, and then an hour from that I'll be hungry, and then an hour from that I'll be hungry, and then an hour from that I'll be hungry. But I don't eat every hour, so don't think I do. I'm just hungry all the time. I have not gotten my period. I'm 4 days late now. So another sign that I'm pregnant. Again, 3 positive tests. Smells have been really strong for me. Like, I can smell things quick and they're really strong. So my senses are kind of, like, intensing. And when I eat stuff, they taste different. Like, some things, like, what I used to like, I don't like anymore. And it's just weird. Like, they just, and not that I don't like it anymore, they just have a different taste than what I remember, what I'm used to. My boobs have been sore. Well, they're not sore today. Well, actually a little bit. Haven't been that sore lately, but, around the time when I took the first test, they were sore that day. They were really sore that day. I actually had a really bad cramping, and that kind of scared me, because I know cramping is a sign of miscarriage when it's, combined with bleeding. So if you cramp and you bleed, you should get that checked out. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you have a miscarriage. It could just mean that you're pregnant. But, I was cramping and bad, but it didn't feel like period cramps. Well, it kind of did, but stronger. And also, it felt like it wasn't a sharp pain. To be honest, it legit felt like someone had a fist, like their round fist, and it was pushing up. And it's like right at where my uterus is. It's like right, it's like below, it's like 2 inches below my belly button, and then right above my crotch. So it's like, that's where your uterus is. And it's right there. And I just felt like, it felt like someone was, like, pushing their fist, like, inside. Like, that's how it felt for, like, not punching, just pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and then it will go away. But the cramping has stopped. I got a little cramps today, but it wasn't as bad as it was before, so they are going away. And if you have cramping when you are, when you're pregnant, don't get scared. It actually just means that your uterus is expanding. So it's preparing for a baby. So just don't get freaked out. But I got freaked out because they were pretty bad. I have been overheating. Like, I would lay down and just be like, why am I so warm? Like, I would feel so warm. And that's a sign of pregnancy. I feel like everything is a sign of pregnancy. Like, if you experience anything, oh, it's because you're pregnant. It's because you're pregnant. It's because you're pregnant. Everything is because you're pregnant. Like, everything. I don't know. It's weird. And then I was getting headaches. I was getting headaches for no apparent reason, like, every day. They stopped, though. I was getting headaches, like, every day, so that went away, so that's good. And then I was getting really, really, like, I felt like I had to throw up. I was having nausea, but I never threw up. I just felt like I have to, and then one time I almost did, but I didn't. I was at McDonald's, so that's really bad. But I didn't eat for a few hours, and I really, like, I was hungry, and I was with my boyfriend, and we were at McDonald's, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like I have to throw up. And he's like, go to the bathroom. I'm like, no, like, I'm not going to go to the bathroom. Like, that's not awkward. So I just asked him to get me a cup of water and ice. And in McDonald's, it's free to get a cup of water and ice. So I just drank that while I was waiting for my meal. And then I felt fine. But, yeah, that's not good. So, like I said, I found out I was pregnant June 1st. And I took a test June 1st, and then I waited 2 days and took another test. So those are the tests that I showed you, and they're also in the other video that I'm gonna put up. But yeah, so if you're wondering how people are in my life are feeling, my boyfriend is like, he was surprised, but he's excited. So he's like, well, he was like in a surprise mode, and now he's just like in the excited mode. And I was nervous. Like, I was really, like, nervous, and I wouldn't say scared, I was just nervous. Like, I don't know. But now I'm kind of, like, over it. Like, I'm not that nervous anymore. I'm just kind of, like, in shock, I guess. Like, I'm not nervous, though. The only person in my house that knows is my mom and my sister and my brother. They do not know. My mom knows, and if you're wondering how I told her, I took advantage because she was talking on the phone with my aunt. So I was like, So I gave her the test, and she like rolled her eyes at me and gave it back to me, and and then that's it. So that's what happened with that. And then she doesn't really say anything about it. She was just saying that like there's nothing we could really do about it anymore. And if you're wondering, I'm not with abortions or anything like that. But there's really nothing we could do about a pregnancy. It's just, you know, just go through it. Nothing you can really do. It's disappointing that I'm 17 and pregnant, but there's nothing we could really do. So, you know, that's basically the situation with that. And my boyfriend's mom just flipped me in the head and kept it moving. She didn't really, like, had any reaction. And that's, like, I didn't really tell a lot of people. Like, I'm not going to go around telling people, hey, I'm pregnant. Hey, no. Like, I feel like I just let people know on their own. And, yeah, because I'm not going to sit there and tell people that I'm pregnant. Like, it's not going to happen. So that's the situation with that. And I think that's all I have to say for now. My due date is in March, in the beginning of March. I'm 4 weeks and 4 days. I don't know if I said that already. But I'm 4 weeks and 4 days. Every Friday I turn a new month. If you're wondering how long me and my boyfriend have been together, we have been together for 3.5 years, almost 4. That's all I really could think about. I don't really know anything else to say. But if you have any questions about the situation I'm in, any questions, anything at all, just leave it below or inbox me. I actually have a beauty channel, which I will link below. So if you're like into makeup and stuff like that, I have a channel about that down below. So if you're into that, you can check that out. That's it. I think that's all I really have to say for now. I guess I'll just see you next week. Bye, guys.